Hi, my name is Jessica Weatherford. I am a graduate student at Grand Canyon University, working towards my Master's of Education in Elementary Education. I am here to talk today about what I believe makes a great teacher. So question number one, what dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? So I have often been told that I would be a really good teacher due to my kindness. I have a very kind disposition, which allows my students to connect well and learn from me. Um, I also believe that my warmth will allow my students to feel safe and comfortable in my classroom, allowing my students to grow their curiosity and actively learn. I also believe that all students are capable of learning, but at the same time, all students are different and have different needs. I understand that I come into the classroom myself with my own biases, but I need to be able to set those aside in order to best educate all of my students. I also hope to use these differences in a way to allow my students to better learn about the world around them and what they can do if they want to take part in changing the world for the better. And finally, I am just very excited to become a teacher and love the educational field. I believe that this excitement and love will allow me to remain passionate about teaching even throughout the bad days. Number two, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? So while I believe that I will make a good teacher, there are definitely some aspects that I will need to work on. Because I'm a very kind, empathetic person, I anticipate classroom management and discipline will be a huge challenge for me. And this really ties into the disposition on exercising fairness in all aspects. In order to prepare myself, I plan to talk with current teachers about what they do, what has worked for them, and what hasn't worked for them, and use those as learning opportunities. I also plan to use my student teaching assignment as an opportunity to practice and build up my skills in this area. And when it comes time for me to become a first-year teacher, I will try to make a plan and stick with it. That way my students know what is expected in my classroom and what is not. And I'll remain consistent throughout the entire year. That way everything is very fair. And finally, what does a professional educator look like and how do they behave? What standards guide their thinking and actions? So I don't think there is any one specific mold of what a teacher looks like or how they behave, and that is really what makes teaching such a wonderful career. Every teacher is different and has their own way of doing things, and they can still be successful even if they do it differently than somebody else. And that really provides the amazing opportunity for learning and collaboration. So if you don't know how to do something, you can always talk with a friend teacher who has done it before and might have a different way of doing it. And this allows the field of education to continue growing and evolving, which is really exciting. And of course, teachers are guided by professional, national, and state standards. And while I believe that is great and allows for a unity in what is being taught, I believe that the main standard guiding teachers' thinking and actions is their own personal standard on what is best for their students. They know their students the best, and I think if that remains the focus, then I believe students are more likely to succeed and have a love of learning. Thank you.